Your grandmother, Alice Black, I understand once the street lights came on, your day was over, even if it was light outside. How tough was she on you?
Yeah, she was, and I mean, she raised us how she was raised, and that was strict, you know. And whatever she said, however she said it, that's how it went. It wasn't any back talk, you know, like a lot of kids now do to their parents. That was really unheard of, and I'm sure you hear a lot of older guys and just older people, you know, that grew up in that era, or during that time, during that generation. They frown upon the fact that now, you know, you can't spank your kids now. I mean, it's considered child abuse. You know, if you to whatever degree, you know, you're whipping or spanking your kid. When back in the day, that was just a way of living. In order to be mindful and be respectful of number one, of adults, and just, you know, just a way of life and how to survive and how to grow up. That's how it was.
And I understand along those lines, you didn't want to be called up on your grandmother's porch. She had a nice little switch on her, I understand.
Yeah, trust me. I mean, it's one thing to know that you're going to get a whooping, you know, for something, but you know, sometimes when you have to go get what you're going to be getting whooped with, that was and she knows, she knew. Like, I mean, if I had to get in trouble, if I was going to get in trouble, or I got in trouble about something,
she make you go get it?
Go get a switch, and it better not be no little switch. So it had to be something appropriate, you know, in order to get that whooping with. It couldn't be some flimsy little, you know, tree limb that we went and broke off. So, or it was going to be worse. Or if we got in our turn, we got beat with a belt, you know. So I mean, it was times where you got whippings, where you got with switches, you had welts all over your body, belts where there was welts all over your body. We didn't think anything of it. That's what you get. Those are the consequences that you bear when you do something wrong and you don't mind or you don't obey. You know what I mean? So that's just how in our community, in our culture, that's how we were raised, and I really didn't think too much about it.
How much of a struggle was it for your family?
Well, I think it was one of those things that you're really not conscious of as a kid. You know, you don't understand the struggles of your parents because they're always going to try to put and make things in the best light that they can. And you know, just now that I look back and I think about some of those moments, you know, I can, you know, it's kind of hard to tell that they were struggling, but you know, now, you know, listening to stories and knowing that my mom had to work two and three jobs, knowing that, you know, she had to use her skill set, you know, being a seamstress to make our clothes. You know, for me, I thought it was maybe just a hobby, but she actually just didn't have the money to buy us, you know, all those nice things that she wanted to. But the things that she made us and the clothes that she put on our back, that was, you know, she can't put a price on that, you know.